I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm this Fast Kitchen Cosplay, and tonight we are watching with you guys Breaking Bad episode 6 of season 3.
Episode 6.
I got 7 in my head, but it's gonna. Why not at 7 yet?
Sunset.
Ooh.
What happened last episode?
Skylar has doubt about her decision to ask for divorce with Walt, but he signed the paper anyway.
Yeah, because I mean, the bribe of the new lab, the money, and all that talk about providing for your family made by Gus, which was a very good talk. I mean, he really knows how to talk to someone. It worked in the end. He's back.
So basically, Walt, aka Heisenberg, is in, and Jesse is out.
Exactly.
He's not doing any partnership with him anymore.
I think he's really mad that Jesse tried to take his recipe, and he just... And I mean, the deal was for Walter, not Jesse. So, with everything that's been provided to him, now he doesn't need Jesse. He's got a distributor, he's got the resources, he doesn't need to think about the chemicals, stealing the chemicals, so he doesn't need Jesse at all. Let's see if he makes a good choice, because I don't think it's going to end well for him. And Hank is on something very... Like, he's got a lead to the RV, the actual RV, and he went to Jesse's friend whose family owned the RV, basically, and he found the photo, and he's piecing everything together. Like, I think he's onto them. Or at least he's onto Jesse. Alright. Let's see what happens this episode.
Yo, for real. This is all you?
All me. Heisenberg who? That's what I say. My man Jesse can cook.
So, you ready to talk some business?
Oh man, don't do anything stupid again.
I mean, this is not like just recreational?
Trust me, it's not gonna be like it was. Never gonna be like it was.
How's that?
We sell it safe. Step 1, we build inventory. Badger, go see Clovis. Get the RV in shape, tune up, oil change, brake lights, and whatnot.
You got it.
Oh, and you know that buzzer
You
thing?
like Gus?
Leave the key in the ignition and it buzzes.
Yeah.
Whatever, just have him put in one of those, too.
He's learning from his
Charge
mistakes.
supplies. I'll get you a list.
He's a businessman. He's always been a businessman. I'm afraid, though, that they'll chase him. Like, is it Hank? Like, are we seeing from Hank's point of view?
Yep. If only he didn't bought back the house.
I know you.
The guy who was selling for Heisenberg?
Nothing now can keep Jesse to rat out Walter to Hank now.
They're not connected, but I mean, if he talks...
There's also a thing that if these two want Walt dead so much, he knows that Gus knows that Jesse can cook probably just as good.
Yeah, but no, I don't think Izane...
As Walter.
I don't think he sees Jesse as a potential cook for his business.
Well, he used to be a drug addict.
That's it. They keep looking at him.
Okay, I'm part of it. Sorry.
We're being the twins.
Oh, with his doggy bag.
So cool, though. But yeah, I mean, the bigger the business, the bigger the risks. And he still has no idea that there are two twins, twins trying to kill him. I wonder if he's gonna miss having someone to work with.
Probably.
Working. Oh,
The
yes,
new Jesse.
I'm sorry. I'll be right down.
If he doesn't like him as much, we'll see how this goes. It's the same, but let's see. I kind of want to see a difference. Like, I want to see a sign that he would miss Jesse in the future. So far, it's not looking good. Okay, no, he enjoys this, I think.
Gail, I'm wondering how you ended up here. Oh, actually, I'm still wondering how I ended up here.
I'm
Yes.
wondering too.
I mean, I can't imagine we strike each other as criminals. I love the lab. Because it's all still magic. You know? Chemistry. Once you lose that, it is. It is magic. It still is.
Why is everyone eating junk food? How long has he been there? Like, have you seen all the crap he's been eating?
Yep.
He's obsessed.
Why can't you just arrest him? Make him tell you.
Well, it's not that simple, baby. There's a little thing called the Constitution.
Constitution, blah, 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 blah. This is that Pinkman character?
That's the one.
Not to bring up ancient history, but I, for one, can think of someone who might know something.
She so wants to help.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Hank. What's up?
Listen, I hate to bother you. I just had a quick question.
Cut to the chase.
If only
Back
he
when we
knew, huh?
lost you, and I was trying to track you down to your former student, Jesse Pinkman. Do you remember if this Pinkman kid ever had an RV?
What?
He's gonna write him out.
No, because it could lead to him.
Why?
Well, it's a long story, but I'm personally of the opinion that he's moved on from weed and graduated to selling crystal meth, using it as a rolling lab.
Yep.
Well, technically, Skylar
Saw it
knows
too.
that he used to have an RV.
What? Swipe.
Oh.
But you want him to get arrested?
But is he freaking out because he could get arrested? Or is he just freaking out because Jesse could be arrested? That's the question.
I think
That's
it's
the
a bit of
question.
both. It could be a
How's
bit
my
of both.
favorite genius?
Is this a secure line? Listen, we've got a problem. A DEA problem.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's my brother-in-law. He knows about the RV. The one which contains a meth lab, which is covered with my fingerprints. Ring a bell?
Okay, what exactly does knows about me? Does he have it? Has he searched it?
No, he knows it exists, and he's trying to find it.
Get to it before the feds do.
And do what? Exactly. I mean, what? The thing is the size of a it's RV size.
It's RV size!
But if he goes to the RV and gets rid of it without telling Jesse, Jesse might think that he's trying to sabotage him.
Walt should have called Jesse and told him.
Yeah, but I think, he was genuine when he said they might have taped his house and
What? You scared of the Arabs?
Get rid of it! Tell them.
Are you out of your minds? Why is this out in the open?
Who the hell are you?
He's Heisenberg.
The DEA, the Drug Enforcement Administration. You've heard of them, haven't you? I know you have. They know all about this RV, and they're trying to find it right now. I need your help, okay? If I go down, we all go down. Do you understand?
All right, just... I know a better way. I know a guy that'll wipe this off the planet. No questions asked.
Call him.
sometimes I just want to go back and watch season 1, episode 1, just to see
what
how
about
far
Jesse?
he's come.
What about him?
Fuck you! It says RV! Well, yeah. And it's his equipment!
Yeah. Here's something weird.
Listen to me. You get that address. Badger, I don't care how. You find out where he's taking it.
I was gonna go after him. Oh.
I don't know if he told him everything. But I mean, it's right, like, it's everything he owns. That's what I said. That's why I was like, oh shit, if he doesn't tell Jesse, Jesse will think that he's trying to sabotage him. Which is basically what's happening, but it's not for that reason.
The hell you think you're doing? Huh? No, this is mine just as much as yours. You don't get a just.
Oh, God.
He followed. Oh shit!
What?
He's here.
Who's here?
You led him right to us.
Yeah, we need to. You didn't know?
Why didn't you just tell them? Damn! The RV.
Oh my god!
Just right behind it.
It's like a horror movie and Hank is the killer. Literally.
Oh my god, it reminds me of our childhood.
The games we used to play.
Oh.
Or the RV, the actual RV.
The actual RV.
This is a domicile, a residence, and thus protected by the Fourth Amendment from unlawful search and seizure.
He's good!
Just out here.
Look at these. What do those look like to you? They sure look like bullet holes to me.
Yeah.
There's a firearm discharged inside of this domicile. But I tell you what, why don't you call the Albuquerque police?
That they were there.
Tell them you got a DEA agent on your property making you...
How could you have known they were there before you took off the tape?
That's right. Probable cause needs to be readily apparent.
Private domicile, and I
I'll tell you
will
what,
be harassed.
laws or no, I'll give you 3 seconds to get your ass out here. 1, 2...
This is my own private domicile, and I will not be harassed. Bitch!
Yeah! Yo! I won't, bitch!
My guys bring it out here and deliver it to you on a little satin pillow. How's that? Waited this long. Wait a little longer.
But that's the thing, because he does things this way, he's losing them every single time. If he had made, you know, the legal procedure, he could have gotten there with cops.
Yeah, I know.
We start her up and just ram the shit out of his truck. Make her escape, right?
Yeah, right.
Just you alone, that could be possible, but not with
He's
Walt.
just trying to find a solution, but...
Oh,
Please, tell me you got something.
I love that. I love that.
It's not a good something?
It's me. We need your help.
Gus?
Oh.
Oof, he's not gonna like that.
Sir, this is Officer Elaine Tanner with the Albuquerque Police. Is your wife Marie Schrader?
Yes, why?
I'm sorry to inform you that your wife's been in an automobile accident. She's being airlifted to Los Ranchos Medical Center and should be arriving there shortly.
Are they lying?
I hope. Oh my gosh.
What's your condition?
I don't, have the most current information, sir, but I think you might want to get there as soon as possible.
Oh, oh my.
You're gonna have to start paying me more.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank God.
I was like,
Thank God.
Because I mean, if it was Gus, he could have done a lot of things.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Destroy that RV ASAP. Oh my God.
He doesn't need that stress.
Marie?
I'm just checking in. I'd love to have some idea of whether I should cook dinner or not.
Oh, you freaked out so much.
Yeah.
She's his wife, of course. He's been played, you know, now.
Yeah. And he won't find any evidence because they'll destroy it before it happens. Oh, shit. Well, I've seen it in the studio in Los Angeles, so it, at least.
What the heck am I supposed to do now?
It was necessary.
Yes, it is. It was.
Everything they've been through with that RV.
Shut
Especially that one...
Gazad.
What?
Season 1. They've been shot at in the RV.
Yeah.
They gas people in that RV.
Lost in the desert with
Almost
no battery.
Dead. Sleeping it covered in shit.
Yeah. But you know Hank is not gonna let that go. It's a bit like Death Note actually. He's got the answer. He cannot prove it though.
Ya les había dicho, no van a matar a Walter White. No hasta que haya concluido mi negocio con él. ¿Por qué este hombre White traicionó a su primo Tuco, sí? Pero él no fue quien...
Oh, fudge.
Pero Bolsa dice que la D está fuera de límites.
El norte de la frontera es mi territorio.
He's sending them after Hank.
Como muestra de respeto, digo que sí.
Oh, fuck.
The Tortuga killers followed him all the way to Albuquerque.
Not the Toro again!
Nombre de
No!
valiente
No!
es
No! Oh, man.
Oh no! Has he not dealt with enough shit? No, fuck that shit! Fuck! He doesn't need this to happen. He doesn't need any of this. He doesn't deserve it
Why
either.
he didn't go back to El Paso? Nobody agent there! Why?
Oh my god. He's going through all this trouble to flee all the trauma he had in El Paso. And now the guys who actually caused the trauma in El Paso are in Albuquerque and they are going after him. And he doesn't have like the hitman with the same with Soul to protect him. He's an agent, so of course like he's got weapons and stuff, so at least he's got more of a chance than Walter, but he doesn't need this. Shit, and his wife too. Like in this episode, we don't want him to arrest Walter and Jesse, of course, but
you won't want him to die, Dad.
I was feeling actually I was feeling sad. I was like, oh shit, like I don't want him to catch Jesse and Walter, but I'm also kind of rooting for him. That's the thing in this show, we root for both sides, but I don't want him to die or be in any kind of danger. And especially with all this panic attacks and the way he reacted to hearing that Marie was, you know, hurt and stuff. He's such a teddy bear. Like, I don't want anything to happen.
Oh, I'm so glad that it was just a bluff.
Oh, yeah.
If Walt had called Gus,
he could have done much more.
Maury could really be dead.
Well, I mean, he probably heard somehow that Hank was on the case. Because there's no freaking way that it's a coincidence that he sent them after Hank. Of course, he's the one who pulled the trigger, but for him to decide to send them after him, he wanted to take him out.
Gus, well, he knows that
he's a businessman.
He got business. He got a case about Heisenberg.
Yeah.
But it is true that the twins are looking for revenge for their cousin.
Yeah.
So it needs to be Jesse. It needs to be Walter,
yeah, but I mean,
or it needs to be Hank who pulled the trigger. One of these three. Gus worked with Walter and also kinda Jesse. So that's leave Hank, who doesn't have any business with Gus. So his death doesn't affect him.
There's that, and there's also the fact that he's looking into this. Like, he's very close.
That
well,
also.
actually, he's got everything he needs, but the clues. That's the thing, though. Like, if he had come at this legally, he could have arrested them on the spot. But he's rushing into things. He wants to do things his own way because he's trying to prove himself he can do it.
And his friend told him that you need a warrant.
He needs a warrant for a lot of things.
warrant, and tomorrow we're gonna search it with the police and everything. So I don't need a warrant. I want to do it now. I got a hunch.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that hunch. That hunch just cost you your
case.
Your case.
But he still knows. Like, I mean, it's no coincidence that Jesse got the RV destroyed right as he was about to search it. And I mean, yes, he didn't notice the bullet holes at first, but he saw them after taking the tape off. So he knows something went down with the RV. And I mean, his hunches are terrible, as in very good. So I'm pretty sure he knows that he's got the guy, he's got the RV, and he's got the case. It's just that he doesn't have the proofs. I'm so sad for Hank. I'm freaking out over this.
Oh, damn.
To see Jesse and Walter work together again, kind of.
But now, Walter kind of destroy Jesse's lab. Do you think that I go back working kind of together?
He feels some stuff towards Jesse. Like, he feels attachment. He sees him as his ex-student. He almost sees him as a son. As a son. But the thing is, usually, that's Walter White. Heisenberg gets in the way a lot when it comes to business, because his pride is what separates him from Jesse. Every time Jesse does something that puts Walter White's business at risk, he insults him and he pushes him away and stuff like that. But and I mean, you saw how he is feeling about that new lab partner.
But that's the thing, though, because technically his new lab partner is basically a copy of himself.
Yeah.
He's passionate about the chemistry, is brilliant in his own way too. He's like two Walter working together.
Which could go very good but very bad.
And after a certain time, that could go on his nerves. And I don't think that working with someone that is technically just like you is not as challenging and as interesting that working with someone is completely different.
I don't think it's about the
push
challenge.
You to your
though.
limits.
I don't think it's about the challenge. I think it's about the fact that Walter wants someone that admires him, someone he can manipulate, and someone he can show his genius to.
But he can't with the new lab partner.
No, he can a little bit, but not as much as he was doing it with Jesse. Jesse was impressed by what he was doing, and he didn't know half the stuff he knew, so he was just showing it to him. Like, he was, his pride was at ease working with Jesse. Because he was showing him what he could do, and Jesse was like, oh shit, this is good. And he was like, ha 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 ha, keep praising me. But with this guy,
he knows just as much.
Well, yeah. So his pride is not as great here. Like, he cannot boast himself up. Yeah. Well, he cannot, do the same thing here. But there's one thing he can do with him that he cannot do with Jesse and it's to share his passion.
That too.
Talking about stuff he knows, having him understand what he's doing without having to explain it over and over and over again. I think he's happy with this now, but it's true that over time it could get on his nerves because he wants that appreciation, he wants that admiration. So, and I mean, I don't know, maybe something's gonna happen to the guy and we won't even have to think about this anymore. But
maybe, just maybe,
or maybe they don't even start working together.
I don't know when he's dying.
Nah,
seems like he make good coffee.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to jump into the next episode right now and see what happens to Hank. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is already up on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So go click and subscribe just right there. And if you don't want to, the next one will be up next Tuesday on YouTube. So wait a couple of days, guys.
See you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.